If you woke up this Monday with that familiar, heavy feeling in your chest, a sense that you're already behind before the week has even truly begun, then I want you to know this video is for you. If you're feeling overwhelmed by a mental to-do list that seems to stretch for miles, or you're quietly questioning your progress and your path, you have found a safe place to land. Welcome. I am so genuinely glad you pressed play and chose to spend a few minutes here with me today. Before we dive in, let's just take a moment, right here, right now, to simply breathe. Go ahead and find a comfortable position. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Let's take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, filling your belly with air. And now, a long, slow exhale out through your mouth. Let it all go. One more time. A deep inhale, feeling the air ground you in this present moment. And a full, complete exhale, releasing the tension you've been holding. This is your time. This channel is a space for exactly this, creating pockets of peace and intention in our busy lives. It's a community built on self-expression, personal growth, empowerment, and positivity. And yes, we even talk about our finances, because financial well-being is a huge part of our overall peace of mind. But we do it all in a way that feels real, simple, and achievable. No complicated formulas or hustle culture pressure. Just gentle, consistent steps forward. So if you're feeling that Monday pressure, please know you are not alone in this feeling. It's an incredibly common experience, especially in our hyper-connected world. Comparison hits especially hard on Mondays. We open our phones and are immediately flooded with everyone else's highlight reels. The promotions, the engagements, the picture-perfect vacations. It's a curated stream of success that rarely shows the messy middle. And then we glance at our own lives, our own quiet kitchens and ordinary Mondays, and that insidious thought creeps in. I am so far behind. That thought is a thief. It doesn't just steal your joy in the moment. It drains the precious energy you need to build the life you actually want. So today, I want you to hear this deep in your bones. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are exactly where you need to be. You are on your own unique timeline. And every step, even the ones that feel small or sideways, are part of your journey. You are becoming. So let's take the next 10 minutes to reset, realign, and reclaim our Monday. Let's begin. The feeling of being behind is powerful, but it is a feeling, not a fact. It shows up when we use someone else's ruler to measure our life. Their timeline for marriage, career, money, does not apply to your path. We see a narrow snapshot and miss the full story. Imagine two people running a race on different courses. One has a smooth track. The other faces hills, streams, roots. From afar, the track looks faster, but the trail builds agility, endurance, resilience. Your life is that trail, challenging and uniquely beautiful. Stop looking sideways, look inward. Ask, am I further than I was yesterday? Am I learning? Am I trying? Shift from external validation to internal recognition. When the gap feels huge, the solution isn't a giant leap, it's one small step. Clarity is knowing the next step. Alignment is your small actions matching your values. Like driving at night, move, and the next bit of road appears. Name 3 values: health, connection, creativity, financial peace, whatever matters most. Match each value with one tiny action this week. A simple feedback loop forms. Action creates alignment. Alignment fuels purpose. Before you check your phone, take 2 minutes to breathe. Then set one gentle intention. Today, I will be kind to myself. This small alignment sets a positive tone for your Monday. A tiny anchor in the storm of overwhelm. Momentum is magical. It starts small. An object at rest stays at rest until you give it a kind push. Create gentle rituals. Before the list pulls you under, pick the one most important thing. Make it your focus. An early win fuels the rest of your day. When stress spikes midday, pause for 10 minutes. Walk, stretch, breathe. It's a strategic reset, not wasted time. Before bed, write one win. Over time, you'll build a notebook of progress. Let's talk about what this looks like in real life. First, finances. Meet Sarah. She's staring at a stack of bills, feeling that familiar knot of anxiety tighten in her chest. Every time she scrolls through her phone, it seems like her friends are buying houses or going on incredible vacations. The comparison game is relentless, leaving her feeling completely overwhelmed by debt and being hopelessly behind. The sheer size of the problem makes her want to just give up. Where would she even start? Instead of trying to tackle everything at once, she decides to focus on just one thing. One credit card. She sets up an automatic payment for just $10 more than the minimum. It's a tiny amount, almost unnoticeable in her budget. She puts it on autopilot, a single decision that will work for her every month without another thought. At first, it feels like a drop in the ocean, almost pointless. But a few weeks later, she checks the balance, and for the first time in a long time, it's moved. It's a small shift, but it's real. That tiny bit of progress sparks a flicker of courage. It's a feeling she hasn't had in a while. Control. Empowered by this small win, she tries another micro goal. She decides to track her spending for just 1 week. Not to judge, but just to see. She discovers a streaming subscription she forgot she had. She cancels it. $15 a month. Free. She immediately redirects that $15 toward her credit card payment. Now she's paying $25 extra a month, without changing her lifestyle at all. These small, steady actions build on each other, creating real momentum and, more importantly, easing the constant hum of anxiety that is becoming. Now, let's talk about confidence. This is Ben. He has a deep, paralyzing fear of public speaking. His heart pounds just thinking about it, his palms get sweaty, and his mind goes completely blank. He's avoided it his whole life, but now, a presentation at work is unavoidable. He knows he can't conquer this fear overnight. So he starts with the smallest possible audience, his dog, Gus. He practices his opening lines, feeling ridiculous but also safe. Then, he takes the next tiny step. He records himself on his phone, listens back, and cringes. But he also notices where he's rushing, and he tries again. His next step is to ask a trusted friend to listen. His heart still pounds, but his voice is a little steadier this time. He gets through it. The next week, he presents to a small, informal team meeting. Each repetition is like a workout for his confidence muscle. He isn't suddenly a perfect orator, but he's no longer paralyzed. He's building resilience. Confidence isn't a personality trait you're born with. It grows one rep at a time. Finally, let's look at direction. Alex feels adrift. Everyone around them seems to have a clear path, a driving passion. Alex feels immense pressure to find their passion, but it just feels like another source of stress. They feel lost in a sea of expectations. Instead of searching for one big answer, Alex commits to a small weekly ritual, a curiosity hour. No pressure, no goals. They just allow themselves 1 hour to explore whatever sparks their interest. 1 week they read articles about sustainable architecture. The next, they watch a tutorial on data visualization. They update one tiny section of their resume with a new skill they learned. It's a slow, meandering process. But after a few months, a pattern begins to form in their notes. A common thread of creativity and problem-solving emerges. It's not a lightning bolt of passion, but a quiet, growing sense of alignment. A more authentic path appears, not because they forced it, but because they gave themselves space to explore. Your words can be an anchor holding you, or a wind pushing you forward. Make your inner voice a supportive friend. Swap "I am behind" for "I am learning and growing at my own pace." Feel the difference. Judgment becomes process. Replace "I failed" with "that was a learning experience." Shame becomes data. Turn obligations into choices. I choose to move my body because it helps my energy. This is agency, and it is profoundly empowering. Change the story, and the journey changes with it. Nature moves through seasons, so do you. Winter looks quiet on the surface, but roots are strengthening. Energy is stored for the next cycle of growth. Some seasons are spring and summer, new starts and fruits of effort. Others are winter, slower, reflective, healing, foundational. Honor your season. Forcing summer in winter breeds burnout. Foundational work, health, relationships, clarity, rarely makes a resume but sustains everything. Life isn't linear. It's a spiral. Growth, release, rest. Trust your season. Plant small seeds now. Even rest counts. Spring will come again. We feel overwhelmed when goals are too big, too vague, too harsh. Those aren't goals. They're wishes. Gentle goals are small, specific, and kind. Make the mountain a single step with a timer in place. Small wins make you want to keep going. Build flexibility. Life happens. You're human, not a robot. When progress stalls, pause, breathe, acknowledge. Ask, what's the tiniest action I can take now? Often that micro step breaks inertia and restarts momentum. We've covered so much ground together today, and I want to leave you with a sense of genuine hope and a clear, gentle path forward. Remember the core truth we uncovered. That feeling of being behind is just that. A feeling, not a fact. It's a story we tell ourselves, and we have the power to write a new one. We can do this by embracing small, intentional steps, creating gentle rituals that ground us, and speaking to ourselves with the kind language we'd offer a dear friend. In fact, let's practice one of those rituals right now. Wherever you are, just take a moment. Place a hand on your heart if it feels right. Let's take a slow breath in through the nose, and a long, soft exhale out through the mouth. Again, a deep, nourishing inhale, and a gentle, complete release. One more time. Breathe in calm, and breathe out the pressure. This simple act is always available to you. It's a powerful anchor to the present moment. With each breath, you can consciously shift your week from a place of pressure to a place of purpose. It's about moving from I have to I get to. This isn't about adding more to your plate. It's about changing how you relate to what's already there. So, let's make this tangible. Here is your gentle plan for this Monday. First, start with that 2-minute breathing exercise we just did. Anchor yourself before the day begins. Second, look at your to-do list and choose just one main thing. Not the biggest or scariest, but the one that will make you feel the most aligned. Third, pick one micro-action in an area where you feel behind. If it's finances, maybe it's just opening your banking app. That's it. If it's your health, maybe it's just putting your walking shoes by the door. Fourth, give yourself permission to take a 10-minute reset whenever you feel overwhelmed. This isn't procrastination, it's strategic rest. You could step outside, listen to one song without distractions, or simply sit and do nothing. It's a circuit breaker that prevents burnout. And fifth, tonight, before you sleep, write down your one win. It could be that you did your one main thing, or that you took that 10-minute reset, or simply that you were kind to yourself. These actions may feel tiny, but they are mighty. They are the building blocks of self-trust and momentum. They prove to you day by day that you are capable and worthy. Please, hold this truth close. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. You are becoming. If this message helped you feel even a little lighter today, please consider liking this video and sharing it with someone who might need to hear it. Subscribing helps us continue creating encouraging content just like this, for you and for our growing community. And for those daily boosts of style and humor that support your personal growth journey, feel free to visit our store at www.1012expressions.com. Every item is designed to be a little reminder of your own strength and spirit. Go into this Monday and into this week with a soft heart and a clear next step. You've got this.